Lin Dan still has the chance of winning a 4th gold medal. And of course, Kai and Fu have a similar possibility ahead of them as well. But first, they've got to put past this tenacious Korean men's doubles pair of Jung and Lee. There.
Shuttle.
Yep, there's an air shot.
Well,
He's got some power, hasn't he, at the back foot? It's over a decade since a chance to make it an all-Korean final, but what a stumbling block ahead of them.
yeah, didn't seem to time his jump properly on that.
Get the feeling, you know, we talked about it in earlier matches. You were thinking that Peter Gator needed to win it in 2 strokes. We were talking about some of the underdogs, whether they had to have fast starts. You really feel in this game it might not make...
All 4 players on court are so experienced.
Yeah, he's starting to warm up. Yeah, anything Fu could do.
Is absolutely superb. Against virtually any other pair in world badminton, that rally would have been finished off. Kept him out of the game for a little while, and to think that he's smashing it. Good smash, and Kai-Yun is so sharp at the net, and I always think as having weaknesses, but you know, it's an area where he could still improve
Compared to the other. Both pairs grab the upper hand here. Slender lead right now for the world #1 pair. See, this is men's doubles at its best.
The reaction speed is just extraordinary.
mesmeric. Such intensity from both. What ahead, but yeah, just, only just. Every point gratefully received. Such a high standard. Right through the center of them.
Yeah, the channel attack. But that shuttle landed before measure how high he's jumping.
This match so far.
Jung Jae-sung not able to feed off his opponent's power. Oh, it's too flat, it's gone long.
From Jung after his teammate Lee that played this from the floor.
Players play in the Far East, and it might well happen here. You know, that they're working so hard, they, you know, are perspiring so heavily that players, we've seen it in the men's singles, change shirts up. That's why I took particular notice, you know, because, you know, I didn't expect...
To 2 now. Long. Yonex.
Yeah, and an indication of how he has worked on his net plate. Great anticipation. So much strapping on his calf muscle there, did we, earlier on in the tournament? He's obviously got a niggly little injury that's got slightly worse. Unbelievable defence.
What a start to the second set.
This is tremendous.
You can always measure how good a point is by...
Chinese pair had more of the attacking play. I think probably the big difference in the match is Kai Yun.
Brilliant defensive shots from him there as well.
Did have this Korean pair. I think that dispelled a lot of the myth, because the Chinese pair, I've already said it was an absolute thriller. They saved 2 match points and won the title on their 5th match point, and the tension was just incredible.
It goes down, doesn't it? Which is why, even though they're set up here, Kai and Fu, and they are 4-2 up, completely their way. Brilliant.
Incredible. Actually did the splits there. Jung Jae-sung. Oh, he's run off and changed his racket.
Unbelievable. And he's won the point.
He's in his racket. Look, there he goes. Over to you, partner.
He did it pretty quickly, I have to say.
Yeah, players are very astute about having a racket ready at the side of the court. You see it out of the corner of your eye, and you probably change your choice of shot than instinctively what you would have done. And that's when you start making errors.
As they did. Yeah, that's a very good point. Putting everything into this one. Great height. Power wasn't too bad, Kai, in this match.
Oh, that's landed in. Goodness, right onto the line. Yeah, great placement.
Left.
Right, well, we're not quite sure whether it's ankle or calf muscle, heavily strapped. But more significantly, Jung Jae-sung didn't go and play in the US and Canada, whereas his partner did, and teamed up with Yong. And there's obviously been, but he's looking pretty sharp.
Stand out of things, and Yong and his new partner, they won both events.
Yeah.
Of course, Ko's actually in the final already of this men's doubles.
Yeah. Oh, that's good.
That's twice as good.
No, this is just brilliant, isn't it? How do you break down the defence?
Mustn't lose patience. Hitting it that hard. What a point, though.
Fantastic. And the last smash he hit towards Jung Jae-sung's right shoulder. Yeah.
I do take your point.
Well, we had that tremendous rally, didn't we? Really physical rally. Lots of attacking shots from the Chinese players.
10-all now.
Look at the jump on that smash. Goodness me.
Just a whisker away, wasn't it, as well? One. Last time, of course, it was a Japanese advantage, and it was, of course, Kai Yun and Fu Haifeng that took the eventual set. Now it's
super.
Nice from the little break.
Yep. Can't afford to hit him.
We've seen the lead here, 3 points now. Not surprising, off balance. Did everything to reach it.
Oh, that's clever. Very, very clever from Lee. Great disguise. Oh.
That was the splits, wasn't it? Only just long to. Jung and Lee, that this set doesn't start to get away from them.
his ground at the net. Shuttle had actually gone past him. Still managed to control it.
Suddenly,
Oh, he's pushed it long. Oh, there we go again. Good judgment. And that time.
match points have a There will not be an all-Korean men's doubles final because Fu Haifeng and Kai Yun have come through in straight sets here against Jung Jae-sung and Lee Yong-dae.